down to the earth. Yes, he's created from the elements of the earth, but he was in many ways an extraterrestrial because he came from a completely different dimension and he came to this earth. Now, in that transition period, could he have shrunk? Could
it's possible that Adam, he shrunk? Are you drunk? What you just said? Adam, he shrunk? Which minute is that? 11:37. What a big poo-poo. Adam, he what? He shrunk. Brother, if there is any religion in the world believe in such a belief except the Muslim trying to duct tape their stupid prophet, so to find a solution, well, here we go. I mean, okay, hold on. How many of you notice that, as an example, you know, like you have a piece of metal in the winter, it's not the same size in the summer. Hello, Adam, he shrunk. Say it again, please. We should put that maybe in the intro when we start our video.
And he came to this earth. Now, in that transition period, could he have shrunk? Could Allah have made him smaller? That's also a possibility. We're not.
It's possibility, brother. It's possibility. it's possible. Ah, boy, unbelievable. So you are saying to me you are the shrunk version of the tall Adam. May Allah shrunk you. I see why Muhammad, he says my religion will shrink. Islam started as a small and will end as a small. So now, after all of this, listening to this drama, all this talking to yourself, to tell us that Adam possibly he was shrunk. Did he take did you watch the movie called Alice in the Wonderland? She ate a cheese and she shrunk. Ah, now I know where Adam is coming from. She went down, how she can get in the door. The door is so small. She found the cheese on the table. She grabbed the cheese, she ate it, she shrunk. Bingo. She is in the house. Adam, he shrunk. Okay, what is the second possibility beside Adam was a shrunk?
Disregarding that as a possibility, but there's no evidence of that from the Quran and Sunnah. So
there's no evidence. But you see, the Muslim, they say, if it's in the Quran, there's evidence. The Quran is an evidence. A book written by one man. It's an evidence. He didn't even see his God. He did not even hear the voice of his God. He did not even hear the fart of his God. Evidence. There's no evidence, brother. So as long as there is no evidence, why you are saying to us he shrunk, Mr. No Evidence Shrunk Bean? Is that no evidence science?
So we can't say that that is what happened. What we will say is this. Let's assume that Allah, he brought Adam down. He was 60 cubits either in heaven and on earth, or in heaven or on the earth. But let's just assume that he was 60 cubits in heaven and on the earth. So when he came down, he was also 27.
So he did not shrunk. Take a note.
27 meters, which, by the way, now we're starting to make assumptions which we don't necessarily need to make. We can say, no, he was like that height in heaven, and when he came on the earth, he became normal height. That's something you...
But you just said we should not say that, you stupid. Isn't it you a second ago you said we should not say that, and now you are saying we can say that. So can we say it or we cannot say it? By the way, are you relative to Joe Biden? Just a question, because you don't know what you are talking. Okay, continue. So now what is the answer? Where is Adam the 60 cubit tall?
The National Science Foundation says that 99.9...
Always 99.9. The National Science Foundation. A Muslim, when he talk, always 99.9. I'm telling you. If you check it out, you will find that this never exists. All what they say is just numbers. Even they mention names, it not even exist maybe. Like they make an article about a Japanese scientist. He was amazed with the Quran. What his name? Yama, Suzuki, Toyota, Honda, Yama. What the heck? Where do we come find the scientist? The same as they did say, like George Bernard Shaw, he said that if a Prophet Muhammad was alive, he can solve all the problem of the world by drinking the coffee in the morning, brother. And then we asked him, where do we come find where George Bernard Shaw said that? Which book? We cannot find it anywhere. Anyway, okay, so now what is the solution for Adam 60 foot? I mean, you took the half of my video for the first thing. I did not even start yet. I just wanted to give them an idea of this, about the stupidity. I mean, what I would do now? My video is going to go for 4 hours now because of you. If the first 6 minutes of your video took us all of this time just to, okay, what is the answer now? So what Adam is, what happened to Adam the 60 cubit tall?
99.9.
0.9.
Oh my, 99.9% of species have not undergone fossilization. So fossilization, you expect to find one specimen of a fossil of a human that we don't know, tens or 100,000, whatever it is, years that he existed before? No way.
No way, you idiot, no way. But you're stupid, don't you know that this Adam, he have a wife and they have kids, and their kids will be like them? Do we need to find the bones of Adam to know what we wear? Are you stupid or what? Like, if Adam and Eve, they were two individuals and that's it, they are the last one and the first one, then we will say, okay, we cannot find their bones. I mean, do you see the stupidity? I'm not going to waste more time with this. I think we have enough with Adam shrunk, peace be upon him. I like the shrinking Adam the same as the shrinking Islam. Now we will go, let us see which one we did not mention since last time. We mentioned the sperm, Richard Darwin, Adam, Quran, embryo. Does the Quran get definition? Quran, did we answer those? Oh, okay. Let us see. Let us continue with the sexual things to finish them, because we spoke previously about the embryo stuff. Let us see. Which one we take? Oh, here we go. Number 27 before. Number 27. Does arsenal reduction undermine the Quran? No way. Does it? Minute 26. Go.
Today, inshallah, we're going to be speaking about a very fruitless and frivolous and capricious claim, a weak claim, a ridiculous contention of the highest order, really. A claim that says that the Quran says in chapter number 51, verse number 49, that everything was created in pairs.
I'm not going to play the sound, it's annoying, so we will let it go. So we created everything from pairs. And now Mimi Hijab is going to tell us what does that mean. When Allah he said that. Okay. Talk, Mimi.
And we know of such a thing as asexual reproduction, and therefore this is false. So I don't know whether to stop, roll my eyes, or even try and dignify this thing with the response, but maybe I should, for the satisfaction of those who are a little bit curious. Really and truly, we've said this more than once, the word kul does not necessarily mean every single thing, with the exclusion of nothing in the gene.
Please remember, previously we mentioned that the word kul does not mean everything. How? The word kul in Arabic means everything. How is that?
Yes. This is something which we know from the usage of the word kul, which is also used in the Quran. Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Surah Al-Ahqaf.
By the way, what happened to the video? It was big, it shrank. Okay, I let it go. It's a miracle. So we know how the word used kul in the Quran, a different verse.
Chapter 46.
What? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
Today, inshallah, we're going to be speaking about...
Did he say inshallah? After he spoke to me, he started saying the word inshallah. I taught him how to say it. Okay.
Very fruitless and frivolous and capricious claim, a weak claim, a ridiculous contention of the highest order, really. A claim that says that the Quran says in chapter number 51, verse number 49, that everything was created in pairs.
All right, continue. So isn't it not created from pair? Remember, later I'm going to use, as long as he is using this website, I will use the same website. Take note, people. I will use the same website to get him busted. Is that fair? The same website, he just to play the audio there, the Quran, Quran.com. This is Quran.com. I will use the same website to make this person face whipped with the floor. The same website.
We know of such a thing as asexual reproduction, and therefore this is false. So I don't know whether to stop, roll my eyes, or even try and dignify this thing with the response, but maybe I should, for the satisfaction of those who are a little bit curious. Really and truly, we've said this more than once, the word kul does not necessarily mean every single thing with the exclusion of nothing in the genus. This is something which we know from the usage of the word kul, which is also used in the Quran. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Surah Al-Ahqaf, chapter 46, verse number 25, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, تدمر كل شيء بأمر ربها فأصبحوا لا يرى إلا مساكنهم. That it destroys, there's a wind that destroys everything with the command of its Lord, so they came to be not seen except for their indwellings. And of course, this does not mean that this wind that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about is a wind that destroyed everything, including animals and the earth and the cosmos, even though there's the exception there, إِلَّا مَسَاكِنُهُمْ, except for their indwellings. It doesn't mean everything was destroyed except for the indwellings. So the kul here is not intended by any means or any stretch of the imagination to mean every single thing on the face of the earth, let alone the entire existence or entire universe. This is impossible to extrapolate from this verse, and that is why many of the scholars have actually written books and treatises about this word kul, because...
Okay, let's stop with this verse he mentioned, just to show you how stupid this person is. He said that this verse, the word kul, is used. However, it doesn't mean, obviously, everything. But the stupid himself, if we go back in the same translation he just gave us, I will go back in the screen just to show you how stupid, how low IQ. How low IQ. Maybe he did not show the translation for that verse yet, right? He caught it, but he did not show it. Let us go then to the, he showed the other verse. Let us go here. Just to show you how they try to deceive you, Muslims, those people, they deceive you. And I'm trying here to save the Muslims, not the Christians. Christians don't believe in this garbage.
Today, inshallah, we're going to be speaking about a very fruitless and frivolous and capricious.
Fruitless, frivolous, and capricious. It turned to be that Ibn Kathir is a fruitless and capricious. This is how he described those who may, or they say, this is about animals. Say it again, what? What you said? I'm not good like you in English. I didn't even know how to repeat what you just said. That's deep, man. What you just said.
Today, inshallah, we're going to be speaking about a very fruitless and frivolous and capricious claim, a weak claim, a ridiculous contention.
Ridiculous. I love it. I have to repeat again. I cannot
Today,
stop.
inshallah, we're going to be speaking about a very fruitless and frivolous and capricious claim, a weak claim, a ridiculous contention of the highest order, really. A claim that says that the Quran says in chapter number 51, verse number 49, that everything was created in pairs.
This is the same website he is using. Do you see all the names he gave to the people who mentioned that? It turned to be even the scholars he mentioned their names. They say that too. All those descriptions for bad people.
Asexual reproduction, and therefore this is false. So I don't know whether to stop, roll my eyes, or even try and dignify this thing with the response, but maybe I should, for the satisfaction of those who are a little bit curious. Really and truly, we've said this more than once, the word kull does not necessarily mean every single thing, with the exclusion.
So Muslims, why this donkey is saying this is not about all animals, yet your Muslim scholar says yes, it's about all animals? Which one of you is saying the truth? A person living in London, employed by YouTube to sell commercial, and he sell the black seed, which is a remedy for every disease, which is, by the way, very true. I mean, if you are sick, just take the black seed. You will be like a horse. You know, as an example, Mimi Hijab, in every single video when he starts saying the black seed. And this is why he looked like a horse. He used to be a mule. Why the scholar they say even animals? If there is any explanation why Muslims they come with the wrong interpretation opposing their scholars. Their scholar they say male and female, the Muslim they say it doesn't say male and female. It's just pairs. The Muslim scholar says even animals, the Muslim they say it doesn't say animals. Where is the word animal? Now I'm going to go and I will open the books. We open already from the ones he mentioned, At-Tabari, in the beginning here, At-Tabari, if you remember. And obviously, At-Tabari right away he said, it's pairs mean male and female. That is pairs. That's what's meant. This is the man, he mentioned his name. And they are saying, okay, it's not limited only for this, it's for everything. That make it even more horrible. Everything is everything. But the whole idea he was trying to say that, okay, the word kul does not mean everything. But what you just did, you gave us a proof that it meant everything. Even moon and the sun, even the sky and the earth. He mentioned As-Suyuti. In this website, there is no As-Suyuti. So I have to open different website. Give me a second, please. You know. Okay. It is open. As-Suyuti. Chapter 51, verse number 49. Let us open the verse. This is a different verse. And we have it in English. What do you want more? We are lucky. Is it about everything? Yes, it is about everything. Male and female. Do you see it? This is the scholar he mentioned. And they added the earth, the sun, the moon. If there is any scholar you can bring to us to prove that this is not about male and female, you mention to us your proof. In fact, let us see what the person, we did not show you what his name? What's his name? Hold on, give me a second. Al-Hasan al-Basri. Al-Hasan al-Basri. All right. What Al-Hasan al-Basri say about this? Let us find out. He said that all the creations of Allah كلهم شفع ووتر. What does that mean? I will show you. Give me a minute. This is Al-Hasan al-Basri. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. Volume number 8. Page number 390. We start here. We will find that the whole idea, and this is why Ibn Kathir is mentioning this person, that all creation are male and female. الشفع والذكر الشفع الذكر والأنثى, male and female. قال أبو عبد الله. This is Ibn Kathir. We continue. You know, and he quote, and this is why it's mentioned the chapter 40, 51 verse number 49. ومن كل شيء خلقنا الزوجين لعلكم تذكرون. So you might, remember, see, from everything we created in pairs. And then we find that Al-Hasan al-Basri say clearly that everything was created in such a way, no exception. الشفع والوتر, which is a stupid statement in Arabic. Let us see Al-Hasan al-Basri. Allah, he created by all his creation كلهم شفع ووتر. Oh, my screen is not on. Sorry. I did not notice that. It's my fault. Forgive me. It's okay. Let us go back. Actually, you know what? Let me try to find this page in English. Shall we? I mean, this is better, right? Well, I'm giving you here Arabic, but Ibn Kathir supposedly is translated to English. But anyway, just to repeat the reference, this is chapter 8, verse number 39, page number 390. But let us go and see which one he's talking about. Let's see here. And don't forget, if you are watching the video, to share right now as we speak. You know, don't be lazy. If you like me to come back soon, and don't tell me why you are asking for a lot of view, because my friend, my work deserve. I'm not a kid. I keep coming every day, and then people don't share my videos. And what they do, they watch only the last video. So all the videos before, nobody watch it. They are interested in the last video, as if we have a restaurant and we have a fresh food. So if you care for me to come back as soon as you want, then do something. I do my part. Chapter 89, verse number 3. And this is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. Already we showed you Ibn Kathir for that verse explanation, which he confirmed it's about what? It's about male and female. You know? But let's see if we can find it in this page here. Because, you know, Ibn Kathir in English is not the same as Ibn Kathir in Arabic. As usual. I can't even find the name of Al-Basri here. It cannot be located. They took it off. They took, you know, so we have to go to the Arabic one. Here we go. I will use Google Translation as usual. What we can do. And this is additional proof that Islam is a fabrication. Because why the Muslims are not showing what it says in Arabic. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. This is the interpretation of Ibn Kathir. Why it's not there? Why the English is not the same as the Arabic? No explanation. You will see the name of this person mentioned many times in the page. Google Translation. Do you see the word male and female? Do you see it? Male and female. Let us see if we can find Al-Basri. Where is Al-Basri? Where is the page number? See, when the English translate, the page flip upside down from my side. Let us see. Let us do this. Here we go. We found the first one. So Ibn Kathir explained that this is about male and female, and he is quoting Al-Hasan al-Basri. First time, second time, that is so that you know that the creator of pairs is one. The creator of pairs is one. And this is from the authority of Al-Hasan al-Basri. What else? Again, Al-Hasan al-Basri name is mentioned here. You know what? Maybe Ibn Kathir is a liar. Maybe At-Tabari is a liar. Maybe Al-Qurtubi is a liar. And maybe the only truthful Muslim is Mimi Hijab, because we are showing their books. This is their Islamic website. Al-Islamu su'alun wa jawab. Islam, questions and answer. Who is the one who owned this website? I think it's owned by the terrorist government of Qatar. As you know, the Prince of Qatar is #1 supporter of terrorism in the world. That's why the Western countries, they like him. The CIA love him. Tafsir, the same exact verse we are talking about. I will use Google Translation in front of your eyes. There's a question, and there's the answer. And I believe actually they have a version of this question in English. Usually they have a double, but I don't know. Maybe you can search for it. Translate. Again, I will post, actually I will show you first the website, the address, which I don't say. This is a fabrication, islamqa.info. All right. Interpretation of Almighty, of the Almighty, saying, and everything we created in 2 pairs, that you may remember. My question about the verse, and everything we have created pairs, does that mean the word pairs include what was the same type, such apples, for example, and did the word pairs come in the same context and the verse that talk about creation of everything in pairs? Can you give me, please, can you give me some examples? Okay, the question is, guy, you have a question, he's a Muslim. Thanks to Allah. And then the first 5 minutes and the first 5 lines praising Allah. But look what it says here. Everything that God Almighty, Allah the Almighty, created all beings in beings. Do you see the word beings? Maybe Hijab says not necessarily. In pairs, 2 opposite type, like male and female, night and day, heat and cold. There is no like middle between heat and cold. That's it. Heat and cold. Night and day. So what we call the dawn or the sunset time. A Muslim logic, you know, the Muslim trying to fix their book. And this is indicate the perfection of power of Allah. And this is why Mimi Hijab trying his best to take the male and female, everything is male and female, to say that this is not necessarily, but Abdul. When you say everything, that means there's no exception. And now they are quoting for you At-Tabari. Already we show At-Tabari. Didn't we show At-Tabari? We did. Male and female. And they are even quoting the hadith for you, which is weird. Google did not translate this part. I don't know why. And this is At-Tabari. They are quoting for you the page number and the 440, 22, 439. And what about Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir is saying the same. Actually, the translation is there. But I don't know why this part here is not translating. Al-Qurtubi, may Allah mercy on him, he says it means male and female. Let me try to zoom out so you can see the whole text. Al-Qurtubi. And of everything we created, 2 pairs, meaning 2 type, 2 different type. Ibn Zayd said male and female, sweet and sour. Mujahid said it means male and female. Look like Mujahid is a donkey. You remember all the names Mimi Hijab he gave? But actually, Mimi Hijab did not stop there. I mean, we can continue because they are giving you all reference. Look at this. This is who? Ibn Atiyah, male and female. Every single person they quote in this interpretation, this page, they are saying male and female, male and female, male and female. Who is this guy? Ibn Kathir, male and female. And as I remember, let me see if I can shorten this link here and post it for you so you can read with me what I'm saying. Link shorten. All right. I'm going to post for you this link. You can save it in your from your side if you wish. It's in Arabic, but you have to open Google. Remember Google browser so you can be